Okay, can I get some wall tanks up in this? So I need a little bit of space, but I could put some aquariums right here. There'd be a giant empty space. Alternatively, what I could do is have a mussels dispenser there, because he eats mussels, if I remember right. Yeah. Okay, what's the capacity on these? 10. Okay, and they need sea lettuce. I was really hoping we'd actually research more of these as we go along. Okay. Alright, so these can probably support some other things. So these are... These are the flame angel fishes. They require green food and some water quality. So I could probably put them with yellow tanks. We just need one more set of plants. I'm just making identical tanks for reasons. Okay, cool. So we can get a staff door right here and right here. That way, staff can get back to this section over here, and we can have like a little feeding zone. I'll have to figure out the pump situation later, but yeah, a little feeding zone in the front, and that way they don't have to walk too far to feed this guy. Let's see. So do we have anything else? Right, vending machines. That's what I was working on. I'm getting distracted. So I could put... Actually, we want a vending machine in multiple spots. Do we want to just put it there? Probably. Like, no matter where I put this vending machine... Oh, no, that's a good spot. We need a third one. I don't want to put it right here, because it's, like, directly next to the fish. That just seems like a dick move. So why don't we actually put this one right over here. I can move it later. Alright, there we go. More or less full coverage. And reach rank 4. That shouldn't take too long. People really like jerkfish in the center tank. They're like, oh, look at him. He's so douchey. Hates all other fish, so we even built a stone wall around him. Look at that grubby little sucker. Probably planning your demise right now. See that lady? Terrified. Okay, I've got problems. Alright, the power combi. You've unlocked everything at this rank. Increase your prestige rank to discover new things and research. Alright, so for starters, the eels have continued their eely ways. I'm just going to move this over here for the time being. Must be located next to a pumper tank. Alright, I'm just going to jam that there for the time being. Power combi. Have fun. Greedy creature. And we've ranked up already. Well, that was quick. Alright, so we've unlocked kelp. A rocky overhang. a large filter, a large heater, foxface rabbitfish, reef squirrelfish, blue knuckle hermit crab, and longhorn cowfish. Cool. Congratulations on reaching rank 4. Among the new animals you can unlock in this rank are the first crustaceans. This blue knuckle hermit crab is a great support animal because it doesn't need feeding and actually provides additional filtering. You now have your final objective. You may also receive optional objectives from third parties. In return for fulfilling certain requirements, they'll offer you a reward. It's completely up to you whether you comply with their requests, but you may find it easier to meet your objectives if you do. Alright! So, we might as well go for the hermit crab immediately. It's a fairly small little sucker. Scavenger does not contribute to bioload of tank. Automatically fed when any other animal in the tank is fed. Crustacean. Avoid placing with tank mates, which are a danger to crustaceans. Does require a higher water quality level, but I think he provides it himself. Okay. So yeah, let's go for the hermit crab. This might take a little while. And while we're at it, let's get the large filter. Heating has yet to be actually a bit of a problem. Anyway. So it's time to expand the, this. Litter. Oh dear, one of your guests has thrown their fizzy drink litter on the ground. Build a broom stand to get one of your staff to clean it up. Alright. I assume I don't need a whole lot of broom stands for this. Broom stand. You can reduce the amount of time your staff spends sweeping up after your guests by placing bins around your aquarium. Alright. The fact that this even needs to be done is downright disappointing. People are jerks. Move this barrel. Barrel can go over there. Where's the other barrel? There it is. It's probably a fine spot for it. That should be enough. Okay, what is this? Oh. Accumulate that until we win. I'm gonna keep going. Hello. Oh, these are just messages about the moray eels growing. Alright, well, it looks like everything's doing fairly well. We don't want to actually increase the size of my aquarium too much, because I don't think I can hire any more staff. Oh, I can. Let's grab Sven. Because I'd like to expand the size of this aquarium even further. Now here's the question. Do we expand this way? Yeah, we might as well. Because the other direction is kind of weirdly limited right now. I mean, honestly, I might as well just fill this whole area in. Pricey! I know. Get another lagoon tank here. Do we get a... let's go Ultimate Challenge. Ultimate Showdown, Ultimate Destiny? Nah, I don't know. Anyway, let's move some things around for a little while. Let's see. So I want to build another wall. Oops. I want to build another wall there. We want to build a corner tank here. Might be a bit tough. But yeah, I want to make a big tank that I'm actually supporting everything. Where I'm supporting everything instead. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder what's the biggest maximum size I can on some of these things. Okay, let's just make this bigger. And then I can get rid of these, I can move these walls. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a standing tank here. Or a full-size tank there. This is going to be expensive. I should probably slow my horses just a little bit while so I don't, like, bankrupt. Actually, let's sell this tank immediately. Okay, good. So I don't actually lose money for doing that. We might as well put a corner tank here that gives me a little bit more space. And that way I can just block that off for the time being. We'll figure out more stuff as we go along. So is there a room in your briny, salty soul for monster hunting? Of course. But first, fish! I just gotta finish up... you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just finish up this one tank. We'll get going. Alright, so I just want... I just want a basic pump. I wonder if you have to provide maintenance to these things. Interesting question. I don't know. Okay, so we want to do large combi, large combi. We want to buy a little bit more space. This is not an efficient aquarium by any means. I apologize about that. But that's okay. Oh shoot, we don't even have the crabs done, so there's actually very little reason for me to do this, necessarily. Now, if I remember right, Asshole McGee will eat crustacean size 2 or less. Okay, so we can't have Asshole McGee. We can have the moray eels plus these guys. Okay, so I guess this is actually something we'll have to pick up next time. I wanted to fill out this tank, but no, we gotta finish some research first. So in that case, let's just slap some eels down. Slap an eel down. Do we think the Combi Mini is enough for just an eel on its own? I guess we'll find out. We can always shift it around as needed. We also have the rocky overhang. Perfect. His entire tank is a house. Alright, and we'll go real boring. Get a bunch of king damosels and just cram them in here. I think they're like the least maintenance required for any fish of this entire setup, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. And we'll plop some benches. Now this is a fiver, yeah? I'll just kind of do that, and we can get a vending machine in a bin. There we go. An eel grouper will eventually grow up and be able to eat larger fish. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Actually, probably move some of this food around at some point. Because, yeah, we actually need eel food over here before I forget. Otherwise, we're going to run into problems. I think we're good. I do have to walk a little ways for that one, so I might actually jam a little bit more orange pellets over here. Alright, there we go. That's probably good enough for now. It doesn't look like anything's on fire, so we'll pick this up tomorrow. This is a really fun game. I really like it. Fun game. Oh, it won't let me put a question mark. Fun game. Gun name. Works for me. Alright, we are back. We are working on this. This is probably going to be in the middle of an episode, so what am I saying? Anyway, hello! We are going to work on fish today. We were killing time. We were waiting for these guys to roll in. So in that case, I could just kind of work on the rest of this aquarium while we're here. Because I can fit in some aquariums in here if I want to. That might not be a bad idea. Let's make some space. I wonder if you can actually wreck here. Oh, I'm out of money. Oh. Let's go back then. If I'm out of money, I should probably wait. Yeah, I only have $685. We should work real slow with this. Okay, so can I look at this? So, scavenger doesn't eat. It is a crustacean. Will get eaten by other things. Space 2. It's worth some ecology points. We need water quality. Okay, so mainly we just have to fill this with a number of fish. Ooh, that's not enough temperature, in fact. Yeah, the power combis have certainly not been sufficient for what I'm trying to do here, I think. Okay. Yeah, will Shell be joining us tonight? Probably not. She didn't get a whole lot of sleep the past 2 days, and so she's spending tonight sleeping it off. And honestly, like, I think I'm actually gonna try and get her to play this without me at some point. I don't know if she'll be able to, if she'll have the time for it. I think it would be kind of neat. Okay, so the zebra moray eels will in fact, or can in fact, exist with the hermit crabs. Do we want to do 2 of those? It's like 2 or 3. They're pretty pricey though. We should probably wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think all they need really at this point is just housing. So that should be good enough for them. We'll see how it goes. And we should have food that they can get access to. Yeah. If not, let's just move this door out of the way. Let's put a staff entrance here. And I'm just gonna put a mussels dispenser here, which is kind of expensive from what I remember, but that's okay. All right, let's speed things up because we are low on cash, and that is a problem. I'll just let the eels grow because it'll be a lot easier to work on this with the eels. Okay, so coral grouper 1 is grown, and interested in some decorations. Howdy, I found this load of junk washed up on the seafront. Thought you might be able to use it to decorate some of your tanks. If you want, just let me know. If you manage to create something with it, I could probably supply with more. So build a tank with a conch barrel, anchor, and shell. Okay. So conch, barrel, anchor, and shell. Should be easy enough. Okay, and our money situation's looking a lot better. Where are the decorations? Unless... Okay, so we've got large filters. Let's get large heater. Where's the, Where are the decorations? Oh, here we... No? Decoration delivery. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck them over there. There we go. That worked out well. Alright. Wow, I'm impressed. When I look at that tank, I'm transported to another time. This morning, actually, when I found that pile of junk on the beach. Now that's art. There's plenty more where that came from. I'll supply you with as much as you need, subject to a small handling fee. I also have some paint available, which you can use to decorate your walls, floors, and tanks. You'll find it all in the decoration section of the build menu. Yes! Okay, so we can finally have a aquarium that is not so sterile looking. Admittedly, I actually really like the sterility, sort of. Now, do these... I assume these cost. No, these don't cost. Okay, so we can play around with it. Okay, then let's play. I like the idea of having this. Let's make things look nice at least for a little while. I actually really do like the basic blue. Like, I think the basic blue looks real good. Okay, and then let's grab some more decorations for bit decorations. Maybe not this one. This one should be shipwreck paint. Cool. I guess the other thing we should do... still under decorations. I'm figuring it out. I kind of wish you could do, like, sloped patches and whatnot. But that'll do. You know, like a little bit of a spot. I don't really know if this is worth it. Hey, thank you, Ravicane, for all the bits. Okay, so moray eels have grown. Looks like they're well fed enough. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about it. I wonder if we need more staff. It'd actually be great to see... Oh, view rate. Okay, so now we've got our blue knuckle hermit crabs, which a lot of ecology, scavenger, don't need to eat. We'll have to worry about water quality. We'll figure that out as we go along. Longhorn cowfish, armored, has a vector size of 8 when calculating whether a predator can eat it. There's also a wimp, and it eats cockles. It's a new one. May eat or damage starfish. That sounds interesting. Otherwise, we've got the reef squirrelfish, which needs 4 of them. And there's also the fox-faced rabbitfish, which dislikes food competitors. Interesting. Cannot be housed with things with other species that eat green pellets. Well, what do we need right now? Less science, more green. So let's grab the fox-faced rabbitfish. Okay, so we've unlocked the blue knuckle hermit crab. Blue knuckle hermit crab is a crustacean. Many fish eat crustaceans, so you have to be very careful who you put them with. Wander, do you have a rock lobster? No, I don't have a rock lobster. That is in fact not something I'm in possession of. Okay, so let's see if I can put some of these blue knuckle hermit crabs in here. CRAFFF! That might actually be a problem. We'll see how it goes. It's just a pile of crabs. There's crabs everywhere. As far as the eye can see. I wouldn't question it if I were you. Oh, invalid placement location. That's valid. Okay. Got plenty of rocks. Don't need any driftwood caves. I guess I could get the small rocks now that I'm thinking about it. There we go. Okay, so now we've got one hell of a tank. That should be fine, and I think the morays are grown? Yeah, okay. So we've unlocked the fox-faced rabbitfish. Man, that was a lot faster. Okay, well, we might as well grab the reef squirrelfish. I guess having the craft tank was a good idea. You could just see it. People, like, stand outside of it, and it's like... Oh, I love that. I guess I should put some decorations in here. What's this? Oh, can only fit in deep tanks. This actually makes sense. Oh, right, that's the other thing we can do. We can put in barrels, conches, and anchors. Let's see. Can I put in some more? Oh, no, that's a rock. I mean, more kelp would be nice. It seems like kelp's actually kind of helpful. Okay, alright, we've got the reef squirrelfish, now we've got the longhorn lover. I'm just gonna toss a rock down there and we'll call that close enough. Yeah, so people aren't coming down this direction nearly as much. Eventually, I'd like to actually have arrows on the ground. But I think we're pretty... like, we'll have that by next time. Let's try the decorative walls. Like, it really does seem like everybody's going this direction. I guess maybe part of it is I need to make Jerkfish's tank much more visually impressive. It'd be kind of nice if there's a fill all button for this. Okay, so we've got the new animals unlocked. You've unlocked your first armored animal. Armored animals count as twice the size when determining whether they can be eaten by a predator. This makes them excellent tank mates for your fish and crustacean-eating animals. Yeah, click and drag to put these... to put this stuff down would actually be kind of nice. But yeah, it looks like, it looks like everybody's heading this direction because it's so much more visually impressive than the other side. And that's not great. Eventually, I'd like to more or less organize it so everybody just goes the entire way through. You know, effectively operate in a big loop or something. And it doesn't look like wall decorations are actually useful. It's going to look a little piecemeal. I just wanted to test it and see what the logic was. Okay, so in that case, we should probably figure out. For starters, let's take a look at you. Oral grouper. Okay, so he eats mussels. He will eat or damage fish with size 3 or less, and crustaceans with size 3 or less. It eats a lot of food. So we need some fish that are big. There's this guy. He will eat cockles. Is armored. Takes some time to grow. May damage starfishes. Okay, so let's grab some of these suckers. Okay, and then let's bulldoze the lot of these. We're going to need a lot more if we want this to actually work. So here's the question. What's better, a power combis or a large filter? A large filter and a large heater. 100%. Okay, so we're going to need another large filter. Okay, that way we don't have to worry about this. We are going to need some cockles up in this, though. Well, I should be able to handle that. Cockles dispenser. Okay, there we go. And these guys are all going to double in size. So this is going to be up to... It'll be an extra 20. Yeah, so that'll be more than enough space. But yeah, now that we have those suckers, it'll be a little bit more visually impressive. We might want to get rid of some of these... Yeah, let's... Nope. It's actually kind of difficult to get prestige here. But then again, I guess what I gotta do is actually switch up my fish for more prestigious fish. Or just keep expanding the aquarium and make it even bigger. Because it looks like we're getting there, just people aren't traveling well enough. Well, we could work on that. I don't know if I want to make a big loop, though. It's probably better that I just expand what I got. Alright. And get a maximum coverage aquariums. Because that's probably better than this. I can also have some bigger aquariums. Do I want to do that? Some big suckers? No access for staff. Ugh. Working on that. Okay. We should probably pause so we don't have random folks just walking in. Just spam fish certifications all over the walls. That strategy works sometimes. Not today though. Unfortunately. Okay, so we're just going to expand this whole area here for a second. And we want to put a wall in. Which, yeah, I've still got plenty of money. Okay, so we want to have... I'm just going to put a power combi on both of them for the time being. And we'll figure it out. Okay, time to actually have some variety here. So, fox rabbitfish, which we don't have, dislikes food competitors. Any other species that eats green pellets? I'll just have 3 of them, plus maybe some other fish. And we need at least another power filter. Let's keep figuring it out. Okay, so we need probably a blue knuckle hermit crab that I can just jam in here with these guys. That should be good. Okay, so it just needs the power filter. And should be good to go. Okay, next up, I guess I was going to do more variety, but I'm still kind of just jamming down the same exact fish over and over again. So, why don't we do... So that's 9. Now he's a wimp. So I have to keep that in mind. We could have a reef squirrelfish. Oh, but they have to be in shoals of 4. That's a bit tougher. What else do I have? Yeah, the coral grouper is the jerk. So we don't want that. Stony corals, clams, or gorgonians. Eats green pellets. Yeah, I can put one of these guys down. Okay, so we need to get up to 18. We can do 2 of them. What is this? Oh. Oh, they're conspecifics. Okay, that should be good. I think this tank will, yeah, hit its max, so this is fine. Is this a store or a museum? A bit of both. Mostly a museum. Yeah, I totally forgot about con-specifics. I gotta pay more attention to that. Okay, what else do we have? I've got some oarfish. I get the reef squirrelfish, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to get 4 of them down. Okay, so we can't do green food, because we've already got that. I could just go for an eel. And people seem to like the eels. But I can do without eels for a little while. We've had plenty of those. Because neither of these guys are aggressive. Conspecifics likes plants. Can't go with those. Okay. Go with 2 of those guys. Oh, we need another filter. Oh, I went one over. I needed something a little bit less than the soldier fish. Okay. Doesn't look like that's causing problems. Okay, let's close all of these. Yeah, balancing acts are a little tougher now. Now that I actually have a bunch of fish and a lot to remember. Okay, so I can get a fish size 3. But not 4. Do we have any that really fit that? We already have a flame angel fish. Nope. In that case, I might want to just get like an azure damosel or a king damosel. I don't think we got any bullies in there. Let's just toss them in. Okay, that should be good enough. So it needs... We're going to need a cave. And we're going to need some eel grass. There we go. And then let's grab like an anchor. Grab like 2 barrels. Just to frame it, because I like framing things. And let's get like AAC lettuce. Okay, we need a power filter. I guess I could have gone with another crab, but that's fine. Okay. And we want to get a cockles dispenser. Put it right next to it. Alright. Should be good to go. More fish! Okay. Next order of business. Let's... No, it's here. We want a fizzy drink machine. And a bin. Anchors away. Oh, not enough money. Uh-oh. I mean, so far there haven't been any major expenditures that we have to worry about. But still. You win! You've accomplished a lot here at North Woods. When you arrived, it was dilapidated. You restocked it, reinvested your profits, and transformed it into the impressive aquarium you see before you. Another job offer has come in, this time from a private collector in Elmshorn, looking for an architect to design their dream aquarium. You can continue to build your North Woods for as long as you want. This message will stay in your message log. Okay, so I'll look at it in a second. I want to at least finish with this. Even though I'm probably just going to immediately bail. I really wish you could click and drag instead of all of these things. I wonder if there's like a full sandbox mode for this game. There probably is, I just haven't gone looking. Can I paint the benches. No, you can't paint benches. Okay, so longhorn cowfish have grown. Life is good. Alright, so yeah, this is still the butt end of the aquarium. We need the ability to actually move eyes. Because this side's so much more prestigious than the other side. Oh, that's pleasant. Alright, let's move on.